if Oprah would have been able to help Taraji get paid more. I kind of wonder about that because, Oprah was acting like she didn't know what was going on for real. The cast said that she
She,
didn't even know that.
let me tell y'all about these people. They always act like they don't know what the fuck is going on. Always. Like, when I did my little 1-2 or on whatever that platform I was on, they try to act like they didn't know what was going on. The producers, all of that, they will lie to you like crazy. One thing about these people in Hollywood, y'all do not get it in the industry, the movie, the television, whatever. All of these people be lying through their teeth just to lie. It's like a demon that's within their soul, and that's why I say if you're going to film school, go to film school and be better. Don't fucking go into these industries and still be trash like these people. It's no point of you being there at all. It's no point. This is where I complain. This is where I talk shit. This is where I argue with people. This is where I talk about real life, everyday shit. This is not a la la land. So if you don't like it, you can get the fuck off the videos. This is my life. Shout out to Philly, the city that's fucking gritty. Ain't nobody in the city that's really been fucking with me. Got my arms in a knot, career in a dot. Just signed on the line and a nigga won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Gotta.
But this is what the problem actually is, though, because y'all normalize weird ass mentally ill behavior. I don't like the fact that y'all make it seem like y'all have to tear people down in their comments. Why? Your mother ain't teach you if you don't got something nice to say, don't say that shit? I would never go out my way to comment some nasty ass, disgusting, hateful, miserable, dirty shit on somebody's post. And I didn't have to do that. Like, you guys are disgusting. I could throw up. You guys are ill. Raised in a barn. Uncultured swine, if you will. Then y'all kill me with the, oh, that's what the comments is for. Go ahead and pass away.
Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, and breaking news. I am your host, Quincy Harris, and I'm here with your breaking news with Charles Quincy Harris. And let the crowd go wild. So, today is a special occasion, guys. Today is a very special occasion. The Queen herself. Yes, y'all already know. Miss Mo to the E to the Mo to the E to the Monique. No. Monique has spoken out, which I knew it was coming. I feel like she was waiting. I knew she seen everything. I just knew it. And yeah, let's see what this is about. I'm not gonna talk too long. Where's my sunglasses at?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Impressive Channel.
These
Monique
actually look
called
better
out
for I need to
Oprah
start
in
wearing
her
these.
latest interview with James R. Sanders from The Roots. And we definitely got to talk about it. But before I do, I first want to thank Aura for sponsoring James R. Sanders from The Roots. And we definitely got to talk about it. But before I do, I first want to thank Aura for sponsoring Press One for the Color
But they not
Purple.
sponsoring me.
Of course, it caught a lot of people's attention. She was underpaid, and she almost had to walk away from the color purple because she did not get the proper pay. And also, she pointed out the poor working conditions on the set. And Taraji expressed all of this during the press run for the color purple. So, of course, it caught a lot of people's attention. And Oprah was blamed because Oprah is one of the producers for the movie. Also, Steven Spielberg, Scott Sanders, and Quincy Jones were listed as producers as well. But interestingly enough,
To be honest, I always felt like Steven Spielberg was trash. That's just my opinion. Y'all can take it or leave it.
people didn't call them out. They only called Oprah out. Now, in my opinion,
Which they should be called
I
out
feel like
too.
Oprah was to blame because I felt like it wasn't really her job to oversee everything. It was really the studio's job. However, I could be wrong. Maybe I don't know the ins and outs of the industry and how things work.
Because a lot of times they be having more leverage and more hand in it than you think. Like, even though I get it, she's a producer, she has a certain job, but don't get it messed up at all. Oh my God.
I did see a very, very interesting post from 50 Cent that kind of opened my eyes. 50 Cent said this in his caption: "Someone called me today thinking I was BSing about working with Taraji P. Henson until I told them what I made stars pay Mary J. Blige to be on Ghost. I ain't out here effing around. Now, 50 Cent is the producer of shows like Ghost, Power, and BMF. And he was...
Yeah, so that's true, and that's what people don't be understanding. Like, bro, okay, y'all might think producer is just a certain title, and it stays in a certain bracket or category, but it's like, bro, you have some leverage if you're a producer. You're a producer of that show or of that movie. Your job is, you get what I'm saying, is to produce. And when I say produce, I mean produce in a universal way. You got what I'm saying? Like, that's like me saying, oh, I'm about to produce this pizza and then eat it, and then I'm gonna produce the shit out my, you got what I'm saying? Like, so it's more to just produce. Like, y'all can't just, with certain words, y'all just can't keep one intimate on it. That's just my opinion. Y'all can't keep one
use his power as a producer to make
one status
sure that
to
his
it.
actors were getting paid. So he went to the network and advocated for his actors to get fair compensation. And I will say, when I saw this, my eyes were open because I was a bit ignorant about the role of the producer. I didn't know he had the type of power and leverage.
Yeah, that's why it's called. That's why a lot of people don't be understanding. Like, bro, some words overall, and in certain industries, some words can go. You get what I'm saying? That's just like a supervisor. You're supposed to be supervising. It's supposed to be supervision. But at the same time, you have other leverage. You get what I'm saying, y'all? I don't gotta explain this to y'all because we grown. But yeah.
To demand that their actors get paid from a network or a studio. I thought their agents make negotiations, but I didn't know a producer could do that. So I definitely learned something. I was a bit ignorant there. And now I do wonder if Oprah would have been able to help Taraji get paid more. I kind of wonder about that because, you know, Oprah was acting like she didn't know what was going on, for real. The cast said that she didn't even know that.
Let me tell y'all about these people. They always act like they don't know what the fuck is going on. Always. Like, when I did my little 1-2 or on whatever that platform I was on, they try to act like they didn't know what was going on. The producers, all of that, they will lie to you like crazy. One thing about these people in Hollywood, y'all do not get it up. In the industry, the movie, the television, whatever, all of these people be lying through their teeth just to lie. It's like a demon that's within their soul. And that's why I say, if you're going to film school, go to film school and be better. Don't fucking go into these industries and still be trash like these people. It's no point of you being there at all. It's no point. No point.
The working conditions were so poor, and they had to alert her about it, and Oprah did intervene and fix it.
I remember when we first, and they put us all in the same space. Like, we didn't have our own dressing rooms at the time, and they did not give us. Sorry, so we ain't have no food. She had no idea. She didn't know what was going on.
I mean, and I believe that Oprah probably didn't have no idea about the food thing, because that's crazy. But like, come on, bro. This is what it was. Steven Berg and all them other people, they was like, these a bunch of ends, you know what, throw them in the thing, make them happy, get them in a little thing, and that's how they really felt. Like, these are a bunch of ends, push them all into one thing, and we, like, you know what I'm saying, and make them get this money for us. That's why when y'all be supporting certain people like, what is it, Papa John's and all this other stuff, all y'all doing is supporting the ignorance and the hateration. But you know, y'all need your little $5 fixed pizza and all this other shit too long, because nobody has no more fucking morals. And excuse my language, nobody has no more fucking morals. Nobody don't stand on shit. And that's why I will forever fucking love Monique, bro. None of y'all make me hate Monique, bro. Oh God.
I heard about it. Oh, yeah. And you corrected it for us. You corrected it.
Oh, yes. And I was like, Miss O, we gotta fix this. And she said, say less. And was it not?
And that's what I appreciated, though. You are our voice.
So Oprah helped fix some of the working conditions. However, she did claim that she had no control of how much an actor gets paid.
people are saying that I was not supporting Taraji. Taraji will tell you herself that I've been the greatest champion of this film, championing not only the behind the scenes production, but also everything that everybody needed. So whenever I heard that there was something that people needed, I'm not in charge of the budget because that's Warner Brothers. You know, that's the way the studio system works. And we as producers, everybody
I get that. I get that part. That part, I feel like she right. I get that.
everybody gets their salary that's negotiated by your team. And so
I get
whenever
that.
I heard there was an issue or there was a problem with the cars or there was a problem with the food, I would step in and do whatever I could to make it right. And I believe that she would even vouch for that and say that it's true.
So Oprah pretty much said that she basically doesn't have any power in how much and
It's just one of those things now, though, with Oprah, and I said this in the video before. I just don't believe half of it that come out her mouth, bro. I'm sorry, like, yo, when I've been around certain people certain people from the same background that, you get what I'm saying, that's really just in everybody's face, and then behind the scenes, oh yeah, let's, bro. And Monique caught fucking Tyler Perry on video a long time ago, and yes, the video is probably still over there when he was saying he's wrong and nobody still never said anything. So if her as a woman, if her as a black woman could let that video get out and then her still not be like, you know what, because apparently if Tyler Perry felt like he was wrong, or all the situation overall he felt like was wrong, then I would think as a woman, and as y'all going through what y'all go through in Hollywood and just in certain places in general, I would think that you would at least speak out, even if Monique, you know, recorded, not even speak to Monique, but just speak out in general. Even though Monique, I know, recorded the thing and it wasn't right, woo woo, it's still like, bro, like, don't you think this have not gotten too far? If you can't, some people, and I just seen this last night, I mean, I was thinking like, this is so true. Some people, they act like it's gonna fucking kill them to apologize. Some people act like it's gonna kill them to do this, that, and that. That's why I stay in my own lane and I stay away from a lot of y'all. I swear on everything, cause y'all it's real life be something wrong with y'all, and y'all try to flip that on everybody. No, demonic see as demonic do, and a lot of y'all be being demonic.
actor gets paid for their role. However, Monique is calling cap on this. Monique did an interview with The Root, and shout out to James R. Sanders for conducting this interview. Monique and her husband Sidney felt like Oprah was not being truthful about her role in this whole situation. She also felt very horrible for Taraji when she saw her break down and cry about being underpaid. She did attempt to...
I thought we was gonna get a speak out, but I mean, it's cool though, cause honestly, Monique maybe doing written interviews, like for like mail, you know what I mean, like the newspaper and stuff like that. Maybe that's better for her, because every time she speak out, she's deemed as aggressive, and you know how that is when you're super dark. I mean, not super dark, but when you're like of a certain complexion and etc. Because I feel like if Monique would have did what Taraji doing right now, it would have been a dub.
reached out to her via Instagram and said, I met Taraji years ago. That's a beautiful sister and that's a beautiful soul. When I saw her on that platform breaking down, that pained me to see her going through that. Monique also said this.
So when you hear Taraji say,
oh, we do
first of all, and I just want...
These commercials is killing me, y'all. These commercials is killing me. And then the commercials don't even be about nothing. Like, put a commercial on something that I want. Like, the commercials be stupid, bro. The commercials be stupid.
I just want to give you step by step, okay?
Mm-hmm.
When you hear those sisters say, when we showed up,
Let me rewind.
This.
All right.
So when you hear Taraji say, first of all, and I just want to give you step by step, okay?
Mm-hmm.
When you hear those sisters say, when we showed up, we didn't even have any trailers. When we showed up, there was no food. When we showed up, we had to get ourselves to the set. When you hear all of these things,
it's like it was no thought of them at all. Like, okay, they a pack of hyenas. Like, they'll find their way in a fucking trailer. You get what I'm saying? Like, so disrespectful. Like, what the fuck was I supposed to eat in this bitch? Air? You want me to eat air? Like dumb as shit, bro.
And who was at the helm of this production, James?
Oprah Winfrey.
Okay, so when you hear all of these things,
A production, a producer. I'm gonna leave it at that.
and then you start saying, see,
Which I don't gotta elaborate. If y'all don't get it, and if y'all can't fully explain that in y'all head and wrap those two words around it, I don't
this
know
is
what to
the
tell you.
treatment of the black actress. It's nothing new. It's nothing new that the trailers are subpar. It's nothing new that either the food is subpar or there's no food at all. That's nothing new. So when Oprah Winfrey sits at the helm and Taraji P. Henson says, it's an honor that we were handpicked. We were handpicked for this movie. Well, if they were handpicked for that movie, those women should have been taken care of from the moment go.
Right.
There's no way.
Cause you gotta be like, okay, we got Holly, that's Beyonce's. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, I want to say apprentice, but I don't think that's the right word. But that's her understudy. I'm just gonna say her. I don't even want to say her understudy because that don't sound right either. But you know, that's her talent. So it's just like, okay, we gotta treat her as a certain decorum because Parks Entertainment or whatever that is probably gonna be behind her. Then okay, now we got her. Her is a big artist that, you know, she stay in her own lane. Beautiful energy, beautiful vibe. You get what I'm saying? We got her. We have to treat her in a certain. You get what I'm saying? We got Taraji. That's one of she done starred in a Tyler Perry movie. That's big in some sense to some people. We got her, and not starred, but she basically, the movie was about her. And I think she got an Oscar or one of those awards. So it's just like, bro, we have to treat this with a certain, you get what I'm saying? When you picking certain people out, even though I know you shouldn't be judging people, but it's like when you picking certain people out, you should be like, okay, they need this time. You get what I'm saying? It just was one of those things where it's like, all right, we going, and I'm not putting all of this on Oprah at all. I'm not putting all this on Oprah at all because like I said, I think it was Steven Spielberg, whatever. You already know what it is. I don't even have to speak. My thing is, at this point in my life, I don't even speak on the Caucasus Mountain counterparts because at the end of the day, y'all gotta remember, this ain't nothing new. This is what they do. But when other people of color do certain, I'm gonna hold you accountable. Cause everybody did not go through this, and everybody did not. And I'm not saying everybody's background or that's from color is like, you know what I'm saying, from a certain specific background. But you know, my whole thing, and I'm saying is, we didn't go through all of that, and you know, Martin Luther King dying and all that for you to be playing in my face. So yes, I do hold people of color accountable more than what I hold somebody of Caucasus Mountain, because I know what it is. I know what it is with Caucasus Mountain, like, and that's one thing, and this gonna sound crazy, y'all. That's one thing I low-key love about the Caucasus Mountain, because it ain't no undertone BS bull. Like, I know at the end of the day, they don't care about nobody but themselves, and that's good because then I know how to move with that. I know how to move around it. But when it's somebody of color and they trying to do this, that, and the third, but they playing this, that, and the third, it's like, all right, now you're playing in my face, and now that's what's making me mad, because Martin Luther King ain't get shot for you to be playing in my face at all.
They should have walked up and there were no trailers. There's no way there was no food. And then when you hear Oprah say, but when Taraji called me, what did I do, Taraji? Lady O fixed it. When Taraji called Oprah, what happened was, James, Oprah got caught. That's what happened.
And if you look up the title of producer and what it is a producer's job is,
come the fuck through, because y'all hate when that man support her, but then when nobody not supporting somebody of color that's a woman, it's, oh, y'all whoa, and won't protect it. No, y'all just haven't seen this before. Y'all just haven't seen this before. And I don't care what y'all say. Y'all, I can give up what y'all say in these damn comments. I can give up. at all. At all.
Is you'll find that what Oprah fixed should have already been prepared when they got there under the title of producer. There need not be a fix.
And you know why things like this can happen, though, James.
See, it's certain people in my background that I do stay away from. I'm not gonna hold you, but people like Monique and Sydney, A1. I could be around them. A1. A1.
And we all watched those videos with Oprah Winfrey and Taraji. We all hear different things that Oprah Winfrey may say. When it came down to Harvey Weinstein, and we don't want to put this all on Harvey Weinstein because we'll miss the what, silver lining?
Because we'll miss the point.
We'll miss the point. We've watched this person, as I'm watching these videos now.
Because it's not a point. That's the thing. We already know. And not saying, oh, they need to get away with what they do, but we already know how these Caucasus Mountain people is. That's why it's so funny, and it's gonna sound so crazy, but I feel like you gotta be here mentally. You gotta be at that place mentally and spiritually. But people from the Caucasus Mountains don't really bother me anymore because I know what it is and what it ain't. You know what I'm saying? When you know what it is and what it ain't, and you know how to place people and put people where they, you get what I'm saying? You treat people accordingly. You get what I'm saying? You treat people accordingly. Like Martin Luther, MLK didn't die for you to turn around and try to embody the whole personality or the whole soul or the whole spirit of somebody from Caucasus Mountain. Yes, he wanted us to stick together and etc., and that's cool. And then he wanted us, we all should be, together or whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and recite the whole thing because I'm not even gonna hold you. I probably don't even remember the whole thing. All I remember is I had a dream. And I had a dream that y'all not gonna be treating each other like crap. That's just what it is and what it ain't. You get what I'm saying? And just because y'all from the same background, that don't mean you gotta talk to everybody because you know what it is and what it ain't with certain these people. And protect your peace at all costs. But what I'm saying is, the Harvey Weinstein don't matter because Monique and Sydney know what the fuck it is and what the fuck it ain't. Yeah, they know what the fuck it is and what it ain't. So stop playing.
Everything was, didn't I champion for y'all? As soon as you called me up, I champion for y'all for the production. It's like Oprah Winfrey, stop it. Stop it. Because what you did was you will miss the point. We've watched this person, as I'm watching these videos now, and everything was, didn't I champion for y'all? As soon as you called me up, didn't I champion for y'all for the
And I didn't even peep that. And you peep the body languages, you peep the this, you peep the that. You get what I'm saying? I didn't even peep that. I really didn't even peep that, for real. But I'm saying, you're not going to see it if you're not, some of y'all, and this is no diss or no disrespect, this comes at later times in people's lives. Some of y'all just ain't there mentally and spiritually. That's just what it is and what it ain't. Y'all not there, and it's fine. And y'all not going to understand. Y'all probably not going to understand what I'm saying. It's probably going to sound like a whole bunch of, it's cool. Because you're not there yet, and it's fine.
Production. It's like Oprah Winfrey, stop it. Stop it. Because what you did was you didn't champion for those black women, for our sisters. You didn't champion for them. What you did was...
Because when you think about it, too, and Monique really made me think about it, and not to keep pausing it, but Monique really made me think about it, like, bro, before all of this, everything should have been made. I don't care. If your name, that's why they say, when your name is attached to something, you make it woo, or you make sure woo, you get what I'm saying? Your name is attached to that. And it's all, you get what I'm saying? It's all, you get what I'm saying? It's all AA class. I don't know. I just don't like using certain words anymore. Y'all really don't. But it's all, feel me? It's all brown cast, and it's just like, bro, why you didn't, I'm done.
You, in my humble opinion, it was, we could treat them just like we always treat the black actress. Who gonna check me, boo? I'm Oprah Winfrey. So then when Oprah Winfrey got the call, well, I fixed everything, but y'all know everything should have been done when you showed up. And that's the part that we're missing. Everything should have been done when our sisters walked on that set.
Because for real, and if you want to be honest, the producer be on the sets and all that other stuff way before. So my whole thing is like, where was your set, Oprah? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, and I'm so glad Monique is kind of putting it in perspective for me, because I'm really thinking about it, and it's like, bro, where was your set, Oprah? Like, did you have food in your set? Like, oh, I wonder what type of food they got in they set. Oh, what food y'all put in they set? Did y'all put finger sandwich with your hoagies? You get what I'm saying? I'm one of those people, like, oh, okay, I run this. Did you woo? Like, you get what I'm saying? And especially at a role and a power like that, especially for something that got so much money and everything on the line, you get what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
It is no way that should have gone down like that. And now when you see our beautiful sisters saying, yeah, but it got fixed, it's like, y'all, we're making it worse doing that.
And either one or two things is true. Either Oprah is powerful, or Oprah is not as powerful at three things. Oprah is powerful, Oprah is not as powerful as we believe, or Oprah chooses not to use her powers as it relates to championing for folks that need championing for.
I think all of it, to be honest. With the I'm not gonna get into it.
So that was very interesting. And you know, when it comes to Oprah, Monique is not afraid to bite her tongue, because Monique has been burned by Oprah before. And she talked about it on the Comedy Hype in detail. She talked about when Oprah invited her brother, who violated her on her talk show, and she pretty much exploited her whole family on that talk show.
The other thing was twice.
And she also felt like Oprah, along with Tyler Perry and Lee Daniels, blackballed her, all because she didn't want to do promotion for the movie Precious. Monique said she did Precious as a favor for Lee Daniels and only got paid $50,000, and she felt like,
until today, that movie still goes viral on Instagram. It still do this, that, and the third. And you know what? I wonder how much Mariah Carey got paid for that role. Because you know Mariah Carey, she be on her ish, and not to bring Mariah in this, but I really wonder how much Mariah got paid for that role.
What she did was enough, but when Oprah and Tyler Perry became producers of the film, they wanted her to promote the film, but she wouldn't do it because she was trying to spend time with her family. And also, she didn't get paid enough to work overtime like that. So she didn't do it, but she felt like when she turned them down and said no, her career suddenly took a shift, and she all of a sudden was labeled difficult to work with, and she was blackballed in Hollywood. So this...
And my whole thing is like, people don't understand, like, every time somebody stick up for themselves and they of a certain color or of a certain darkness, it's always like they being difficult, they crazy. No, I expect this shit to be right. I expect for y'all not to play in my face. If you gonna take certain positions or certain stands, take that. But also learn how to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, be that position. I'm not for the bullshit, especially from nobody else of color. When motherfuckers marched out there and died for us to do all this, and now you want to be evil. It's not finna happen at all.
This is really the root of Monique's issue with Oprah. She feels like Oprah didn't really advocate for her. She felt betrayed by Oprah, and fast forward.
It's dumb, and I hate that. Like, people that only, like, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'm one of them people, man. I just want to go home, do my. And you feel my saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want nobody in my face. Like, I'm one of those people. Like, I want to do my thing, go home and do. But at the same time, it's like, it's certain situations, and that's just how I'm built. It's certain situations I can't watch go down, bro. Like, I can't watch go down. And it's a lot of people who watch certain situations go down with me, and it's like, who, like, y'all had to be raised in a zoo.
For to today, she feels like Oprah is not advocating for the actors of The Color Purple. So it is a possibility that maybe Oprah was aware that the castmates were being underserved and she had to fix it once she was called out on it. But it's also possible that she really wasn't aware at first and she only became aware when people brought it to her attention. That's possible as well, but it is clear to me that the studio, Warner Brothers, had no interest in giving the actors and actresses of Color Purple the best treatment. They were trying to cut out the cost. They weren't trying to pay the actors what they deserved. They weren't even trying to provide them with the best working conditions. So it was Oprah who had to kind of take up the extra work. But I think the responsibility should lie more on the studio more than anything. And I do remember Gabrielle Union did an interview and she...
All right, I'm done. I feel like it should be everybody who took a part, because now you work for the studio as well as a producer for the studio. You work for that studio because you chose to sign on as a producer for that studio because that's who's employing you. So now you work there. So I think as you saying, it's impressive as you saying it should fall on the studio and who else is in the studio that is signed onto something. You get what I'm saying? Like, everybody should have checked and made sure it was right. There's no excuses. Y'all always champion for less when you should be champion for more. I keep it a beam with y'all right now. I'm in a situation, yeah, I'm supervisor, all this other stuff, but I already see it's a tainting shit waiting to happen, and I'm applying to every job. And if I get a different job that's low paying, I'm gonna take it because my peace worth more than anything. I won't be a part of no tanking shit. I won't be a part of this, that, and third. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't be on no low vibrational, be on some high vibrational and champion for more. What you want is more. Yeah, y'all might think, oh, you stepping out of that and going to a regular role is less. No, it's more. Because I won, I know my worth, and I know where I'm a champion for and where I'm gonna go, and I know that I can always get that back. You get what I'm saying? And that's another thing too. Don't be out here settling for less. It might look like more, but if it's depleting your energy and destroying you, it's less. And that's on anything. I don't what it is. But that was impressive and all or whatever. I don't know. I really don't. Yeah, I'm just my mouth. All right, y'all.
I still got the rap game in a choke. Shout out to Canada, those are my blokes. Shout out to Canada, those are my blokes. Shout out to Philly, the city that's fucking gritty. Ain't nobody in the city that's really been fucking with me. Got my arms in a knot, career in a dot. Just signed on the line and a nigga won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, gotta ride my wave. They been talking about Zayden, they been talking for days. You'll be amazed, nigga, you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed, nigga, you'll be amazed.